I think I got all the mic levels and everything together. What up, y'all? I was about to say good morning, because shit, it's morning for me and shit. I'm still trying to wake up and shit. You know, on days where I don't gotta hit the 9 to 5 shit, which is most days because I don't work a lot of days during the week. And so, you know, I start my day when I want to for the most part and shit. So I don't wake up until about noon, and then shit. Even when I wake up, I'm still gonna lounge around in the bed or whatever because everything is right there in my bedroom. You know, go to the bathroom and all that shit. Cause like I tell y'all and shit, me and my wife, we got separate bathrooms. Uncommonly, I got the personal bathroom that's in our bedroom, and the girls, they got the main bathroom. Dad used the one downstairs and shit. You know, if you got the fucking space, why the fuck would you want to share a bathroom with somebody, especially the opposite sex? I got a house full of fucking females. I don't want to share no fucking bathroom with them. So, you know, we got our own separate bathrooms and shit. So, but yeah, you know, I'm still trying to. The point being, I'm still trying to wake up. Shit. Because I was checking my phone a little while ago. One of my favorite cousins and shit. It's crazy that I consider her one of my favorite cousins right now. Because it ain't like we grew up just hanging out all the time. But I consider her one of my favorite cousins because of like the growth I watch her go through. And like through watching her grow and do her best to continue to grow, it's also a motivation for me, you know, to never stop growing. So she's like one of my favorite cousins right now. And I think I might be older by a few months or a year or so like that. But, you know, for me and the people who I look up to, it don't matter how old you are, who the oldest, what your title is, because I fuck your title and all that shit. Like I say, my little brother and he one of my biggest motherfucking heroes and shit. I look up to my little brother like a motherfucker because of the man who he is and the man who he continues to try to be and shit. You know, so that's just to say that, man, you know, you can learn something from anybody and shit, man. I think far too often we put ourselves in these boxes of who we think we're supposed to be, that we never ever get a chance to become who we supposed to be and shit. You know, we all just human beings and shit, having a human experience. So for the most part, there is no person that's right or no person that's wrong and shit. You know, you can have wrong actions or right actions, or, you know, wrong thoughts and shit like that. But to simply judge the individual, I just find it hypocritical and foolish and shit. It's like, who the fuck are we to judge anybody? Last time I checked, ain't none of you motherfuckers the creator. So, but yeah, I'm trying to wake up because I had got a message from my cousin asking if I could put together a flyer for her. And text like that, you know, I like doing shit for people, period. But when you get to do shit for, you know, like people who you love and people who you respect and shit, that shit make it like all the more worth doing. You know, it fills up my little gratitude meter. Like, that's what I get by off of. I think the same way like most folks get off on like money and shit, I get off on like human emotions or some shit. You know, I love knowing everything. I love discovering new things. I can't think of a greater feeling in the world outside of being a dad, a father, and husband. I ain't gonna lie, don't nothing touch that shit. And that is not me just like trying to say some shit that sounds good, because I don't even do that kind of shit. But the greatest feeling in the world, easily, is being a dad. And then second to that, maybe even at the same place or before. I don't know where they rank at, but being a husband, being able to be the man that's there for my wife no matter what. And I'm not even talking about like no macho protection shit. I'm not talking about no financially providing shit. Nah, I'm talking about just being able to be that someone for someone. It's a very fulfilling thing. I can explain it. For me, it is. That's my drug. That's what I get off on. I think that's the reason why I don't have to have like alcohol and drugs and shit. Where once upon a time, that's all I knew was getting high and fucking and gang banging and all that kind of shit. I think I only did those things because I had to do those things to fill that void until I found my place in life. And my place in life was being a husband and a father. But yeah, outside of those two feelings, the third best feeling in the world is goddamn it, being able to do for others and shit, man. Being able to do. I'm fairly comfortable in life financially. Not saying that I'm a millionaire and all. No, but I'm at a place where I ain't struggling. I will just say that, right? And I've never really had like aspirations of being rich, having millions on millions. But it's like now I'm starting to find myself in a place where I want millions, and not because I want a lot of shit. Hell no, I want millions because I want to be able to give away a lot of shit and do a lot of shit for folks, because that's what I get high off of. That's where I get my drug from. We can call it my own personal selfishness. You know what I mean? My selfishness, my fix. And it's like, man, I want to feed my fix. So that's what I'm usually doing and working on 24/7. But now, when they get ready to start trying to put together a creative flyer or whatever for the Cuzzo, probably gonna spend some time on this. Probably gonna spend, a good 5 or 6 hours on it. Just because I don't want to rush and throw nothing together, which is real easy. You can throw something together in 5-10 minutes. I want to see if I can put together something dope. In the meantime, chill and watch TV. I'm still sleepy for some reason, man, and that's bad, because not only have I been up for a minute, but I done drunk a motherfucking super coffee, caffeine, coffee, energy drink and shit, and I'm still ready to take me a motherfucking nap.
Received a third call. A man reported finding the woman and her 2 children in the woods. When officers took them from the man who had initially carried them out, they rushed them straight to the ambulance. Both children were wearing light clothing. The 7-year-old boy, identified as Elijah, was visibly shivering and extremely weak. The 3-year-old girl, Alina, was unconscious. Her body was ice cold and her breathing was faint. It was an extremely delicate situation. Officers and paramedics worked urgently to stabilize the children before their conditions worsened.
These are the kind of white people that I truly despise. This woman is truly insane.
Masamana kiti kokoro ule bekede John Tise Nuyo Never
Mission became critical and both children were wrapped in blankets and a hospital. Elijah, despite his condition, answered the outlook became grim, and rescuers needed help to save the children and locate the mother.
Masala mana kiti kokoro ule bekede Don't say woche nalate Ambe kalimania Baba
Most
Deriba Ambe
people
kalimania
are not intelligent enough to understand that someone like this but just a psychotic nut job.
Alamana kiti kokoro Jontise goche nalate Jontise goche nalate Jontise
Have you lost your goddamn mind, you old ass fool? I'm going to have to talk to the elders about you.
She wasn't she's early in her first shot.
Man, I gotta check my voice levels. See if everything. God damn, that bitch ugly. I'm over here looking at shit I posted and still reacting to it like it's new and shit. Oh man, but that's what I could put on my monitor. Y'all don't mind me talking to myself a little bit. I was sitting here scrolling Facebook, man, and I had came across a post. Damn, I can't even show it because I got this other shit connected. What I got connected in the background? Cops. Yeah, I'm finna turn that shit off. Connect my laptop. Y'all work with your boy a minute. I get a rise from everything I've ever tried. When I'm alone, I get high, get gold. It's stillness, it's stillness, it's stillness, high, it's stillness, high. I forgot I just updated my MacBook before I started this shit. I actually had to change the goddamn operating system and shit. And I'm a rookie at all that shit, but I be trying to. I think my little dumb smart ass. I think I could do anything and shit. So yeah, I'll be all changing. I'll be all doing IT shit that I am unqualified to do, but still be trying to do shit anyway. I got so many weird ass pictures. Load it on up, son. Until that shit load, though. Gotta put King Joe up there. Joe Biden, king of the niggas. You got King Kong, king of the beast or whatever, and Joe Biden. Joe Biden say he king of the niggas. I want to fight that motherfucker because I want to be king of the niggas. Well, no, I don't want to be king of the niggas. I want to be the nigga president. I think I'm gonna set me an Oval Office up here. Well, it ain't gonna be oval. But I'm gonna have to set me a presidential office up here, and I'm gonna start doing weekly address and all that shit. But I think I'm about to elect myself as president of the niggas, cause niggas need new leadership. Niggas in America need new leadership. And since it don't seem like we have any truly qualified individuals willing to step up, I'm just gonna have to take my place up at the podium. Yep, I got to self-elect myself as the new president of niggas in America. We need new direction. Who was the last nigga president? Was it Puppet? Was Diddy the nigga? Nah, Diddy ain't never really been a nigga president because that nigga always been a little saucy, a little moist and shit. And can't no moist nigga be the president of the niggas. Who was the last nigga president we had? Who was that last nigga that we said we gonna, all right, we could probably roll with this nigga? Maybe Dave Chappelle. But then he kind of backed out quietly and shit. Yeah, we need a new nigga president. Somebody who, when he talk, everybody shut the fuck up to see what he talking about. I don't even know if I even turned on. Oh yeah, I got it back on. I didn't even know whether or not I had even turned these channels on. Oh yeah. I think I might want to adjust my microphone a little bit. I got to get a new podcast machine and a new audio mixer and shit, man. My current setup, I'm just unhappy with the quality of it compared to the quality of video that I come across that I did years ago. You know, although I might have made a lot of improvements as far as like my own experience and things like that, man. I don't see the improvement in quality. You know, I want you motherfuckers to be able to hear me clearly, whether I'm talking low, whether I'm yelling, whether my speech slurred or whatever, because my speech be slurred all the time, especially when my vitamin D low. Which remind me, I need to be taking that shit, but I'll take it next time I go in the house. She's pulling that. I asked her to get that for you. Do you want to know when they checked in? Yeah, when they checked in, how long? He said Alina was unresponsive, covered in mud and leaves, her eyes wide open and foam coming from her mouth. He explained. Gotta go back to the music for a second. That beat kind of smashed. Something in his statement stood out. He said that all throughout the ordeal, the mother showed no willingness to help. She simply said yes to everything, remaining seated and completely indifferent to her children's condition. What was not that? She was her knees up, her knees like this. Phone was sitting where it was, where it still is, where her shoes were off. She didn't have a place to have just on her knees. What was she wearing? She had loose shoes, the green leggings. Man, in one of them Photoshop groups I was in, these two motherfuckers, of course, you know, the goofy bitch idea. But in the Photoshop group, this bitch put this picture in, and she gonna say, "Make me black and him white." First of all, let me say one thing, bitch. You white than a motherfucker, and nigga, you blacker than a motherfucker. That's a crispy ass nigga, that ain't. But yeah, see, it said, editors, please make him white and her black. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they came with. Hey man, you motherfuckers are retarded. That's all I want to say. Hey, but that shit funny. Hey, she got some beautiful black skin though, smooth. I had to catch myself, man. I almost went down a tunnel of lust. I found myself staring at that sister titties and shit. I don't like that. I'll be trying not to objectify my melanated community. That's what I did yesterday with my kiddos and shit. Went outside, you know what I'm saying? Bust out the inflatables and shit. I had got these a while back. I had wanted to do have a little like Easter extravaganza, but the weather didn't cooperate, so I didn't get to this year. You know, y'all know me. I love the kids and shit, so I be trying to do shit not just for like my kids, but you know, for any kids and shit. Y'all see my raggedy ass old man sitting out there trying to find him a spot in the shade in the corner right there. His ass just don't know how to get the fuck out the way though. Nigga be getting on my nerves, but that's my pops. It's like, man, get the fuck out the way. Why would you want to? Don't you see me trying to photograph this shit, man? It's kids. Get your old raggedy ass out the way. That's my old man, though. And the crazy part about that picture is that picture came after I told him to step out of the way because I want to take some pictures. It's just a different view. I had got these off Amazon some months back, like 4 months ago. Oh, that was a video, wasn't it? You guys get a sneak peek of my property. Y'all see the trampoline in the background over there just collecting dust. This was just another picture of that shit. Okay, let's go. You have not taken. There we go. Got to download these pictures so I can get them together for my cousin ad. I want to show y'all something real quick though. A picture I just came across in one of the groups one of the Facebook groups that I'm in and shit. Matter of fact, we gotta switch the view for this. This was the picture and shit that some bitch posted and shit. I want y'all to look at it good. First of all, I want to make this very clear. Very clear. Very, very, very clear. I am a motherfucking I'm a conqueror, right? And 100%, and I do mean 100%. If I walked into this room, I'm 100% gonna smash that dirty foot trifling bitch. It's just in my nature. It's in my blood. I wouldn't feel like a real nigga if I didn't smash them cookies to bits. But I want to say this shit, and I hope people understand where I'm coming from if I'm able to make my point clear. This bitch right here is a psychotic, filthy ass nut. Look at that bitch nasty ass feet, first of all. Bitch, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But this bitch got to be out of her motherfucking mind. Anybody, if you black, white, purple, pink, whatever your ethnicity is, Man, if you out here doing some weird ass shit, worshiping another race, something is fucking wrong with you. That's why I get so mad at black folks today on the internet, because I feel like that you motherfuckers pay too much attention to what white folks do. You always comparing yourself to white folks and shit. This white guy did that white guy did it. Look. But if a black man did this, but if a black man did that, and I'm of the mindset, shut the fuck up, you whiny crybaby motherfuckers. I hate all the whining and crying and victimhood shit that y'all do nowadays. I hate weird little retarded bitches like this, but I'm so grateful for them. I'm so grateful for them, because real niggas like me, we get to just plaster our motherfucking nut all around the earth because of retarded bitches like this. But I want to say to my fellow brothers out there, please understand, if you come across a bitch like this is not your friend. This is not your ally. This is nothing of the sort. This bitch is nothing but some place for you to deposit all of your motherfucking grief. All your trauma, you supposed to deposit it into the crack of this bitch ass. That's her sole fucking purpose. A bitch like this, her own race is disgusted by her, and you should be too. But at the same time, nigga, you take advantage of them resources while they there. But a crazy bitch like this is the kind of, when I think about racist white folks, this is the person that comes to mind for me. Not some white cracker that'll call me a nigga. That's just an asshole. I put myself in his same position. If you of a different race to me and you make me mad, I'm gonna try to think of the worst shit I can say to your ass. So if you a chingy chong ching 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 and you say something to me, you best believe I'm rolling all the slant-eyed jokes, all the whatever the fuck I can say to disrespect you and your race if you fucking with me. But I think too many folks, we get it wrong and shit. And then we'll see a retarded bitch like this and think that she on our side. No, this bitch is crazy. This bitch want to be you. This bitch is obsessed. This bitch is obsessed. And I don't know about you. I don't want nothing to do with nobody that's obsessed with me. Especially a motherfucker whose feet look like that. But I will put my dick in the booty hole. My ancestors told me to. My ancestor told me to make sure I leave as many cum stains as possible inside white cracks of America. That's how you balance out life. See, I know a lot of black folks out here trying to get reparations and shit. No, nigga, I get my reparations from white bitches. Yeah. That's what, fuck y'all reparations. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all want some money and shit. You ain't gonna do nothing but kill yourself with that money, nigga. Won't you have you some fun with your reparations? Yeah. Man, I want to show y'all some of these photos. Boy, cuz finna have that shit in stock for y'all ass for the summer. I don't want to mention her business and shit because I'm not, I make all you faggot motherfuckers mad and shit, and I don't want to fuck up her business and shit. So I don't be wanting to show like shit that's associated with her business on my live streams and shit. But then again, I don't think she got a lot of like white folks customers. White folks really be sensitive. White folks and black women, black females, excuse me for using the term women. Black women don't get in their feelings about shit. Black women are doing responsible shit that black women should be doing. I meant to say black bitches. Yeah, black bitches get mad about everything because they ain't got shit going for themselves. And everything in life is doing better than them. So they just mad at every motherfucking thing, get offended by every motherfucking thing, and then they raise little sissy ass, punk ass, faggoty ass boys who be mad and emotional about everything and shit. At first, you know, I was trying to tread water about something that's a particularly polarizing topic, and that's like homosexuality, right? Gayness, faggotry. because we all know somebody gay. Some of y'all is gay. And it's like I feel like we've gotten to a point in society to where because we know somebody or because it fits our lifestyle or whatever, we tend to condone like bullshit. And so what I'm trying to say is when you hear me speaking about this topic on live stream or on a podcast episode or whatever, the reason why I come so strong with my perspective is because of just that. I feel like we've gotten a little bit too comfortable with condoning sin. I almost spit on myself and shit. I definitely got to go take my vitamin D. My motherfucking speech is so slurred right now, y'all. If y'all only knew. I swear to God, if my wife watching this shit, I know she just like this stupid motherfucker. She hate that shit. She hate that I don't be keeping up with my vitamin D because of the stomach illness that I had got. My body don't be absorbing nutrients from the food the way that it should, and I don't get enough sunshine. And so I'm very, very vitamin D deficient. And when that shit get low, man, sometimes it slows down my cognitive functions. I get slurred speech and I'm always tired and shit like I am now and shit. So, matter of fact, man, I'm finna go take this vitamin D9 because y'all might not be able to see it, but my mouth it damn near feel like I got a mouthful of spit right now. So let me go take my vitamin D.
Rodney's videos reveal a pattern in which he often describes a willingness to do anything to protect his children from local crime. However, the harrowing words of his stepdaughter may suggest that the dangers were much closer to home than he realized.
Wait a minute. I gotta turn off my YouTube channel because YouTube strike your channel if your kids on there and shit. They strike my channel and everything. But you know what? Fuck YouTube. I'm not turning shit off. You're right. Say fuck YouTube. Had it, baby.
Stop it. Just stop it. Here's why, okay? You think that it's empowering to clone it.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to take
What you talking about?
away.
You tell her. Say what's up, y'all. Say I'm Lil Mike. Say I'm just hanging with my daddy. Yeah? I don't know. Yeah, you see? That's you. I know, that's you up there. I know what you waiting on. You waiting on Daddy to go hook up your cartoon and stuff. Huh? His favorite show is actually an old show that's dumb and gay as hell. Yeah, I'm talking about your show. Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba. Yeah, you see, he get looking. Yeah, boy. Turn on Yo Gabba Gabba, boy. He love that shit. He don't fuck around. Huh? Uh-oh. Yeah? Daddy, baby. Come on, let's go get Yo Gabba Gabba before you break my microphone.
She was talking about being told to keep your secret and not tell anybody. And she was talking to me about keeping it silent in the chat. So Riley's the truth of it.
Many of Riley's videos even expose the potential dangers lurking on their residential street, captured on their home surveillance.
All the OGs are washed, so we had to take charge and grow up. Back then they were never showing love. Search them up, they ain't showing up. I could never cope with tucks, car low-key, they never wanna know what's up. Just rolling funds, O's and snubs, couldn't care less about hope and love. Ain't no one ever put me on. Cop the work, chop the work, no guidance. Who inspired us? Bunch of rappers and violent nihilists. From young we protected our pride like a lioness. With our naive piousness, dropped a few out, brought a few in, and formed the family with the finalists. And it's hard to say where it started, but it's easy to point out it started somewhere. And I know it's unclear why life's been unfair. I'm here still striving, trying till I've gone clear from here, and I won't stop till I'm top tier. Can someone ring the bell? I'm getting off here. All the OGs are washed, so we had to take charge and grow up. Back then they were never showing love. Search them up, they ain't showing up. I can never cope with tugs, car low-key, they never wanna know what's up. Just road and funds, O's and snubs, couldn't care less about hope and love. If we're both on roads with no hope, then no, I ain't finna jump off with you nerds. My spirit's a true curse, questioning myself like when will you learn? We throw every box we tick it, but no box get a ticket. Gee, I got a P1 but I can't tick it. Bring me the change in exchange for this ticket. We be in the burbs, no blocks. Dubs got loud, I ain't running no crocs. Glad that I ain't got to swerve no cops. Got a pen, ain't something that I wanna know of. We be in the burbs, no flats. Folks got loud, I ain't running no packs. Glad that I ain't got to serve no cats. Color roads ain't something that I wanna romance. All the OGs are washed, so we had to take charge and grow up. Back then they were never showing love. Search them up, they ain't showing up. I can never cope with tugs, car low-key, they never wanna know what's up. Just road and funds, O's and snubs, couldn't care less about hope and love.
confession from Riley himself. The officer urges him to admit to the horrifying act. To unveil their only goal is to get to the bottom of the truth. However, Riley hesitates as he grapples with how to do next.
Near the overground. Okay. Just, yeah, you can Google that while you're gonna record something.
I can feel my time coming, but I don't know whether it's success or death. Regardless of its characteristics, I still fear what's next. Though I remind my mind that a calm breath will help with the impending process. Oh Lord, I don't know whether you're there, wherever the heaven or hell there is. Frequently peacocked, but often maxed in all black for neither a certain weather or season. He that is with principle among you cast a clock at the heathen. I struggle with breathing, alas, put an end to this feeling. My life's a comedy and the jokes are the days I live. The stage is lit well, so the audience can gander who the failure is. Blade in my fist, blade in my wrist, ain't nothing safe in my ribs. Even the memories of those past happen to fade and drift. Blade in my fist, blade in my wrist, ain't nothing safe in my ribs. Even the memories of those past happen to fade and drift. R.I.P. Social. Yeah, man. Hold that to your chest, or your neck, better yet your head. Yeah, me have to run the hunger back. So if I'm on you, there ain't no coming back. This here for the bleachers, T bumping through the speakers, too heavy for tinnitus. I spit crack in every verse and each feature. For to change my occupation to Beverly drug dealer. Jeez Louise got the fiends purring on the YouTube for some new views of that screw loose gorilla. TA here, killer, sauce spiller, ain't nobody triller. My jigger, Tesla, move like a fugitive discreet. You a newbie, must be new to this. I'm true to this indeed. Got a bone to pick, I'm holding clips, don't truant from the streets. You man are gangster for certain, so be fluent with your speech.
Do not sleep on me, I'm telling you, innit? Brown boy, wavy, get me? I come in through tea looking like Patrick Swayze. Your gal one day, and I know low-key you rate me, boy.
You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. Man a thumping tea straight out the whip. Feds gotta pull him over, car sound like a brick. Yeah, I'm crack, baby. Yeah, I'm crack. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Yeah, I'm back. Address me as pilot, car, I'm a Highlander. And with a sword in my left, but I'm a right-hander. Check my spirit, I'm a linebacker. T-killer bystander. Brown boy with a beard, might be a hijacker. Grip a bally if you're coming for my guap. Barefaced if you finna make me drop. Yeah, look me in the eyes. Grip a bally if you're coming for my guap. Swing a lasso if you finna make me drop.
Do not ever sleep on me, boy. You get me? You wanna. This is Beverly. This is East Hill. And I swear to God, this is just the start. I swear to God, all my days.
You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood. You can find me in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood, I'm in the cut like blood.
This Nick finally unveils the here's the witness for the second twisted reason for later in.
Girl, you can't go through my phone. You keep stressing me.
Thinking all the bullshit you doing in secret. Get tricking, trying to be pimping, stick around with them bitches. You slipping, leaving your phone unlocked, laying around in the kitchen. Let me find out what's really going down. See, according to the way you say you've been, mileage don't add up on the whip. I'ma ask you again, forgot what you said. Stuttering, lying again. Women in love will do psycho shit. Figure it out in a psychic tip. Tracking your ass like a GPS and checking them hoes like that's my tip. But
He got his first two today. He got his first two. Probably be a few days before you'll be able to see it good. But it finally bust through.
Girl, you can't go through my phone. You keep me stressing me. Leaning, trying to get the code. Got a couple bad bitches on the low. They here for me now. Only hit them up whenever I'm alone. So I tell them, oh no. Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me?
You don't want me in your phone. I've been left that shit alone. A couple real gangsters in my contacts. Matter of fact, I'm about to hit them up and they'll be in a second. That's a fact, yeah. And I don't want your metrophone. Just keep on hiding all them hoes. I'm a real bitch, never sweat it. Get 'em quick, you can't be slick and you gon' miss me when I'm gone.
Girl, you can't go through my phone. You keep me stressing me. Leaning, trying to get the code. Got a couple bad bitches on the low. They here for me now. Only hit them up whenever I'm alone. So I tell them, oh no. Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me? Oh no. Oh no. Girl, why you stressing me?
Yeah, right. I don't have to go through your phone. Riding clean though, swerving like I've been sipping on lean though. Mean though, if a bitch fuck around with my scene though, my team though. So we get money just like casino. Creep those, counting this shit is easy cause I put in work in. Okay, gotta keep serving them in my state. Gotta keep swerving, don't slow me down. Kinda like homie, stay in your lane. Like bitches all on my bumper, they tryna fuck up my paint, but they can't. They out of breath, they can keep up with my pace like. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, swerving on these bitches. They be swerving on these bitches, swerving on these bitches. They be trying to cuff my nigga, he be curving all these bitches. Like, I'm in my valleys out in Napa Valley, Cali. It ain't over for you, bitch. I'm about to give you the finale. And I just be balling hard. I got a score they couldn't tally. Nah, goons is always waiting, so don't get caught in that alley. I'm a menace to society. It ain't really much you could do with. Guaranteed you got one tool, and I'm guaranteed to have two with. So I'm on that real shit, and now they don't really want fool with. So I do not play around, so now bitches trying to be cool with me. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them. I be swerving on these bitches, I be swerving on them.
Those were just the assets that I'm gonna use in creating this flyer for my cousin. So that little video that y'all was watching, that was like a video template of the style that I want to use. So they already know the style that I want to use. So it's gonna bring that template in, and then from there, I can just start replacing their assets like with my own. But I'm not gonna do that right now, and I'm not gonna do it on stream. Hell no. When you're good at something, why the fuck would you do it for free? At least that's what I've always been told. So I can set that up. Hey, these shoes right here is what's so crazy about these Jordans right here is I bought these shoes I don't know how many years ago, man. At least 10. Probably 12, 13, 14, who knows? I got these shoes for my 15-year-old all these years ago. I had the same ones. Me and her had the matching shoes. I just had a different colorway. And at the time, the baby had all white ones, I remember. And here we are all these years later, because she don't wear gym shoes like that. You know, I tell y'all, our kids have never been into Jordans and shit like that. My wife just don't raise them like that. My wife, if my wife needs some new shoes, I promise you, she gonna go to Walmart or some shit and buy some shit that's comfortable to put on and comfortable to take off and shit. You know, if you see my wife with like Air Max or some shit like that on, that is because I bought that shit. You know what I mean? It's just two totally different cultures. And that's the one thing, man. Like, if I could take shit from like white folks' culture and put it into like my own community's culture, into our culture, black folks, it would be like that shit, the materialistic shit. Because like white kids, they can go to school dressing however they feel. I mean, if they feel like wearing Mitch Max socks, a purple shirt with some orange pants, they literally do that shit and can do that shit. And they don't get like ridiculed and teased about it shit. For the most part, they're fuck just being accepted. They celebrate it and shit, you know. And so that's like one aspect of a white culture that I would adopt if I could, because I realize how beneficial that shit is. It's so much money that my people, we waste on like materialistic shit. But once again, that's all a part of who we are. You know, we black folks in America are the epitome of fashion. We are the epitome of swag. We are the epitome of drip, whatever you want to call that shit. That's what black folks are. We embody that shit. I tell you all the time, no matter where I go, everywhere I go, I know when I step in that motherfucker, I'm that nigga. That's what we are. We ain't the same as nobody or nothing else on this planet. We ain't the same as white folks. We got a lot of shit that we adopted from white folks. We ain't the same as them motherfucking Africans. We got shit that we inherited from them motherfucking Africans or adopted. We ain't the same as nobody else on this motherfucking planet. Everybody always be wandering around looking for God's children. It's the American blacks. See, so many of us, we too caught up and conditioned in that story that was sold to us through the public school system and through the media, you know, TV, news, and all, and whatever other educational materials they could shove in our face. All of that shit was part of the indoctrination process and shit. So we grow up living with this like trauma from slavery that don't even belong to us and shit. Like 98% of black folks in America today still think that they come from African slaves and shit, and that's just not the truth. And so we walk around with this like inferiority complex, and we don't realize that it was intentionally given to us so that we don't mature into the guys that we truly are. I know a lot of folks don't be wanting to hear that shit. You know, I know a lot of white folks think, oh, that's racist. I know a lot of black folks think that's, you motherfuckers, your self-esteem ain't high enough to believe in yourself. And so because you don't see yourself as a god, you know, you don't want to see me as a god, but I'm one of them motherfuckers. If you come into my practice, I'm going to force you to recognize it. Because of how I carry myself. Because of how I treat you. Because of how I treat my fellow man. I see you over there. Heel Bill. My little man over there on his Johnny Jumper, man, just jumping away. Just jumping away, huh? Sitting over there chilling with my old man and shit. I'm finna kick back. How y'all feel over there, man? I'm warm over here. I told you I'd be getting hot. That's what I'm asking. How you feeling over there? Cause I wanted to. More money. I don't even know why I connected this shit right now, knowing I ain't feel like streaming. I'm finna play me some motherfucking Call of Duty or something. I wasn't ready to wake up yet, and that is very apparent to me right now. Gotta put King Joe back up there. King Joe Biden, king of the niggas. Man, I had bought 2 super coffees when I went to the store earlier. I see now I'm finna have to drink that second one. Especially if I'm talking about I'm finna play my game or do a dab. If I do a dab right now, I'm going straight to sleep. I want to go to sleep as it is. Ooh. What time is it? You ain't got no beer in there? Yeah, you can drink fish. I said you can drink some. There's a couple shots in there too. Yeah. Whiskey. Man, I'm about ready to get back in the bed. What time I went to bed? Like 1:30. I'll normally be up way later than that though. But on the average night I go to bed at probably about 2:33. The night before that though, I was up to like 5. Yeah.
Summer nights in the Batmobile cruising, oozing the confidence of somebody that's been through it and bruising the ego of these young bucks that claim they do it. Now prove it and show me that the dream is for you, kid.
That dude's so fucking weird and but funny and shit. White people funny to me, period. Well, he ain't white, but anybody that ain't black is white. But so human beings is just funny and crazy and weird to me, period. Yeah. Yeah. I was saying, nigga, I wish you get to the story.
They got life. Everybody got life.
Yeah. That's what happened to me the very first time I ever got sent to the joint. They sent me to Menard, and it's like everybody who I was there with everybody had like 48 years or more, and I got 6. Oh, really? I got 6. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna let them talk shit because I ain't gonna talk to nobody. And if you talk shit to me, I already know it's trouble. So the moment you start talking, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go right back. That's why I'm always in a hole. Hell yeah. I think I was just lucky enough to where, from what I know, they ain't never gave me a celly. I ain't never had no celly with Crazy Time like that. I had like one maybe 2 cellies with Crazy Time, but they was already in the mindset of they had their own thing. I ain't never really had like a bad celly. I had one celly who I had to put him out because that motherfucker used to beat his meat at nighttime when it's time to go to bed. Oh, I'll be laying in the bed and shit, and I just feel movement. You know, you're like, man, I always take the top bunk. That's why I know I'm different from anybody. And this is why. I never understood that with people anyway. If somebody gonna attack you, right, then it's a lot easier for them to get you if you on the bottom bunk inside in their cell, because on the bottom bunk you only got this much motherfucking room and you right there on the floor. Whereas if you gonna try to come get me and I'm on the top bunk, let's say a couple of y'all try to rush my cell, if I'm on the top bunk, nigga, I'm coming off the side with my piece. I'm coming down onto you. Whereas if I'm on that bottom bunk, man, I'm a sitting fucking duck. So I always take the top bunk. And man, yeah, I'm on my fucking bed, rocking that night shit. What the fuck is an earthquake around this motherfucker? And I tell him, what the fuck is you doing, bro? He tried to act like he's sleeping, so look, bro, I felt this motherfucking bed shaking, man. You ain't finna be doing that shit while I'm up in here, man. You could have did that shit before I came in here or something, or let me know. He be trying to act like he's asleep or this and that. So it's like, man, and he was an older guy. It's like, man, I just wouldn't go holler at the officer and say, man, y'all gotta move him, because if y'all don't, I'm gonna whoop him. I'm gonna whoop him. What he doing? He beating his motherfucking meat in there. That's what he doing. I'm gonna snitch on you. Unreal. What he do? He's beating his motherfucking dick. Unreal. And if he don't stop, did you see him? No, I ain't see him, nigga. If I saw him, I'd have killed his ass. Unreal. But I know what he doing. He know what he doing. But for me, that shit feel like almost like that shit feel like you raping me without hurting me or some shit. If you beating your meat and I'm in that motherfucker, what you doing, nigga? What you thinking about? My mind say, you nigga, you thinking about me? Get your freaky ass up out of here. What problem? Oh, a snoring problem. That shit don't bother me. Snoring don't bother me. I feel like it. I always say, if you say you sleepy and somebody's snoring bothering you, you ain't sleepy, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what he said to you? Oh, you told the officer that he cursed you out? Did he curse you out? Oh. I probably would have cursed. I would have told you to get the fuck out of my face too if I'm a officer or whatever. And you could, can you move me because my cellmate snore? I'm gonna tell you, man, fuck you. You in prison. I think prison is too comfortable nowadays. I think prison is too comfortable. These motherfuckers got video. They got cell phones and everything nowadays. Hell no. If I was in control of the prisons, motherfuckers wouldn't get phone calls every day. Nope. You wouldn't get no TV in that motherfucker at all. If I was honestly in control of the prison, I don't think people in prison should get a TV. I think you shouldn't get a phone call but once a week. Now I think the phone call should be free. I think you should get one 15-minute phone call a week that's free. No television. Your mail whenever. I ain't giving you nothing that's gonna make you comfortable. Why the fuck? This is your punishment. You're not supposed to be comfortable. That's why, like any of my friends, or motherfuckers who consider themselves my friend, you can't get locked up and then hit me up on a cell phone you snuck in there. I swear to God, I'm gonna drop the dime on your ass. I'm snitching on you. Fuck you calling me from a cell phone you got in prison? I'm a hater, motherfucker. Oh yeah, ain't nobody sneak me no cell phone in prison. I remember one time we had a cell phone in the county. That's about it. But yeah, I want your ass to get what you deserve. Wisconsin. Yeah. All the phones in the wreck. I never want to talk to people when I'm locked up. That shit like being locked up for me is just like, I'm gonna tell you the only bad part about prison for me. It's two bad parts. I don't know what's going on with my kids, and the women on the TV. Women on TV. But if I don't watch TV, then I don't see the women on TV, and I don't think about it. But outside of that, it's just my kids. You take my kids away, and prison ain't shit to me because I don't get involved with everybody and everything. You know, I limit my interactions with people. I might play chess with motherfuckers, and I might play some poker here and there. But outside of that, I'm always be in my motherfucking cell reading or some shit to myself. I don't smoke nothing. The couple times that I got weed when I was in the joint, I sold that shit. Cause I got hit a couple times, you know, just even if you ain't in them circles, if you a real one, it's just gonna come your way. So it was one time I had got a whole pack of cigarettes and I had got like 3 joints. And all my homies them, they was tripping, boy. They like, yeah, bro, we finna do this, we finna do that. And I, believe it or not, I just took that shit. I gave it to a nigga that I didn't even like. It was like to kind of like prove to myself and to prove to everybody else that like, man, this shit don't mean nothing to me, man. It ain't nothing. Don't nothing affect me. That's the kind of mindset I try to keep. I don't want to be attached to nothing. I don't care about nothing. I don't like nothing. I don't think about nothing. I just take it day by day. I ain't planning nothing. I ain't thinking about yesterday. I ain't thinking about tomorrow. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just taking this shit day by day, because the moment that I let my mind go outside of that, it's the moment that I let all that shit start getting in and affect me. If I start talking to people on the phone, if I start watching the news, all of that shit gonna start fucking with me. Now I gotta start thinking and worrying about people at home that's probably dying and everybody, because people gonna die. Every time I done been locked up and get out of prison and shit, I'm getting out to motherfuckers who was there when I was out, and now they ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part about prison I don't see folks talk about enough, is all the motherfuckers that die while all the years that you locked up. All the favorite motherfuckers who you love, who you ain't thinking about at the moment and shit, but them centerpieces inside of your family, inside of your community and shit, all while you getting locked up and shit, putting away all this time behind this motherfucking wall. Your motherfucking people are going behind that goddamn dirt, and you ain't never gonna see their ass no more. When you get up out of here, dog, your life ain't finna be the same. Your life is, man, you don't know what you getting up out of here to. You think you do. No, you holding on to a memory, motherfucker. You getting out to a memory. The reality that's out here ain't nothing like what you think. Shit done changed, dog. That's what happened with me. That's what stopped me from doing wrong in life. It's because the last time I went to prison, my relationship with Victoria, her life, our lives, everything got changed by the time I came home from prison. Life, something happened in life that shifted her whole existence. And I wasn't there for that. And the crazy part is, I knew it. I don't know how, but that's just how I am. But I knew it. I knew that this time getting locked up, I had fucked up. I knew it right. I knew it before I got to the joint. I knew it from the moment I had handcuffs. I knew this time you fucked up. I knew it. I saw the whole picture play out in my mind, in my conscious mind. I knew that I was taking something big away from my daughter. I can't explain it, but I knew it. And sure enough, by the time I got out, what I had knew in the back of my mind had came true. Something bad had happened, and life wasn't never the same after that. And so from then on, I knew don't ever follow my thinking. Follow these signs. Follow your gut. Follow your heart. Follow God. Don't fuck what you think. Follow that. That's how I feel about people in life today. People should think to themselves, if you're in a place in your life and you know your life ain't right, you always struggling, all this shit, well then you should think to yourself, I'm in this situation right now, which is a bad situation because I use my best thinking. I'm not gonna think this way no more. I'm gonna use the other thinking. For now on, whatever my first thought is, I'm going with the other thought. That's how people should think. I'm trying shit different now. Because evidently the way I've been doing it ain't worked. It ain't worked for you. So try this other way, bro. Try this other way. He getting sleepy. Look at it. He having fun. Kick back. Tank. I gotta go grab my energy drink. I said I gotta go grab my energy drink. My energy drink from upstairs. I'm gonna grab my energy drink. Huh? I'm just gonna grab my drink.
Okay.
This isn't speculation. It's not mysticism or anything. It's the truth that ancient mystics whisper, but modern scientists are only now learning. What you call life is the continuation of consciousness. They're not made of stone, walls, or bullets. They're made of memory. You've been here before. The deja vu, the loops, the aching of chest that something's off. But you can't explain why. It's all part of the echo. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're simply unwell. And once you realize that everything you see, touch, love, and fear might be part of the process. The question isn't
His sisters are home. Huh? Yeah, they on their way. I know Sky. At least Sky is. Nah, yeah.
stuck in some kind of invisible pattern. You call it coincidence. You call it potential. But what if it's more? What if this isn't your first time?